Hey there, we're Dave and Donna.
So this is Poulsbo by night.
And then tomorrow, wait to meet Captain Bill. He's quite the character.
The zero gravity one was always nuts as a kid. And then the zipper. Oh man, brings me back. How many people as kids were terrorized from the zipper? Wow. I was much more into the super slide and the big swings.
The carny life is 24/7.
24/7, the carny life. And then look up top of the hill. We have a cool little spire. Looks a pretty neat picture right there.
So here we have the visitor center attached to their maritime museum. And again, anytime you're in a small town, check out the visitor center. They're underrated. You will always find some secret gem they're willing to share with you. Highly recommend.
Looks like we're in England.
Call a lifeline?
Looks like we're in England right here. This is one of my favorite places when you go to a town.
Bingo.
The senior center.
Bingo.
And bingo.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah. I have my member card for the Seattle King County.
Look, it's 55 and over, so I qualify. And look at free donuts and coffee.
Oh, free donuts.
What? I wonder if it's from Slides.
All right, here's Sly's. They tell me that's how you say it. Sly's Bakery, home of the world famous Poulsbo bread. So in the morning, this will be stuffed full of people and pastries and donuts.
Oh my goodness.
That's my favorite donut right there.
Just a glaze?
Yeah, just a glaze.
That's not just a glaze, it's a Viking glaze. You know why? Because it's the size of your head.
It's pretty big. So, here's another one. The slide at the little carnival or an extra donut. Let me know. Let me know on that one. I think the donut, look how big those are.
You can't miss out on the Viking Fest. Their activity to do.
Oh.
Check it out, all my pirate friends. Be in Kingston, June 7th.
Who's open? Casa Luna, the Mexican restaurant. Pour your own tap room. Wow, sip you. Pour your own beer.
That's kind of fun.
Tap room and lounge, yeah.
Like your yogurt stores?
Yeah.
Except you get to do your own brew.
That's pretty cool.
That is fun.
Take a walk down to the water, or we going to Sly's for donuts first?
What do you think?
I think it's Sly's.
We gotta do Slice
Let's
first.
go do Sly's. Mankey gave me this fun little thing and he said, go have some fun. So let's do it. Let's go have some fun. Let's go get some donuts, some pastries, a Viking cup, and let's see what else happens. All right.
So for our morning drinks, somebody drinks a Coke and somebody drinks a tea.
Cheers.
So we were here last night. There were no donuts in the window, but look now.
Oh, you can smell the cinnamon.
Ooh, the Butterhorn.
Oh, look at this. We
Honey
get the place
brand
to
muffins.
ourselves.
Caramel roll, 8-pack.
There it is, the Viking cup. All right, let's go get something.
It's hard to leave here with just one something.
That is true.
Oh my God.
And how do you say the name of the bakery? Spies.
Oh, they even have the slide cookie.
What are your best sellers?
So
The Viking
what
cup.
we're known for, it's our Viking cup. It's a brown sugar cinnamon roll that's been covered with glaze. You get it figured out with cheese. It's like the insides of the cinnamon roll.
Yes. And what is the, how do you pronounce this?
The Chovana.
Chovana. That's
It's really good.
peanut butter? Because I was going to get the Danish donut, but now, oh, let's try one of those, and definitely the Viking
Chovana.
cup with the cream cheese.
I don't get to ride down the slide. I just spent my extra money
Now that was fun.
to have some fun.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Just a little donut hole to start us off.
Oh yeah.
And how do you say it? Chovana?
Yeah, it was Giovanna.
Giovanna.
Mmm. Very good. I thought it would be creamy, but it's not. It's really good.
So it's not overpowering, but here's mine. This is like my favorite donut. Usually around the areas that I go to is the apple fritter.
Mm.
This is a good fritter. My first fritter I had from there. Mm.
I'm glad I don't have to pick just one. I think people who are crazy about peanut butter would be a little, not disappointed, but this peanut butter is not overpowering.
No,
I
just
really
got the
like
flavor.
it. It's very subtle. Much like their cream cheese, it's not super sweet like you get at most bakeries. So I think their signature is the cinnamon. Like they lead with cinnamon, and I like that. I would definitely get it again, and I definitely recommend it to people who like peanut butter.
Austin Cavelstad Pavilion here on Liberty Bay. Somebody
I still
ate all their donuts, and somebody still has a donut left.
because I've had this one. This is like their signature donut. This is the Viking cup. Amazing. But I know what that's like, and so I'm holding off so that I can have its goodness later today. Because my, what was it called? Giovanna was good, and I don't want to go over the two different flavors.
So it looks like they're doing a little settlement here. Big old jackets. The Battle of Poulsbo.
We also represent the Great Northwest.
Oh, I bet it
You
is.
know how I sell them? When you go to the convenience,
Don't you want to be
the
drinking out
coolest,
of
or you want to go, well, you're drinking out of a red plastic cup.
Yeah.
This is called Seahawks Spirit Great Northwest.
There you go.
Yeah.
And not that I'm a Vikings fan, but do you have a Vikings one?
They keep asking me that.
Yeah, I would think
People
so.
keep asking, because I sell these so fast that I did that. And I even made ones with the horns on
I
it.
love it.
And I'm Captain Bill. I throw the festival. Or I have the Viking Village. I throw the Viking Village.
Oh, so this is your gig. Fantastic.
Look at
Teach the
these.
kids how to skin beavers, tan animals, reuse all the bones and skulls for what you needed as Vikings
Right.
in the day. And we try to teach those skills.
I like that.
We're all military.
Here, my friend.
This is
Captain
amazing.
Bill.
Yes, sir.
Thank
I
you, sir.
love
This
it.
is the Viking Village. We're called the Home-Speaking Kindred Elite.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, is that what you're wearing later?
That's handmade by me. This is me and him here. Show them yours. Go grab yours.
Look at that.
Sandals, basically.
I like
The
them.
leather
Wow.
seals. Heel, though.
For running around?
Yeah.
We have the whole.
Right, yeah. That's
All right,
exciting.
hey, finish
I
off
love
this one.
That is so exciting.
Real stuff right there. That's not just, come and play stuff. That is get in the ring over here later, which I thought was for a pony. It's not a pony.
Well, I did too. I thought it was for livestock.
It is for livestock. They're going to be
Human
taking each other's lives. So yeah, Captain Bill and Salazar ring right over there. So they will be fighting later with real armor, real swords. They'll try not to take each other, but he said if something happens, something happens. And we just finished up a couple minutes ago with Captain Bill at the Viking Village, heading back up to Oscar to make some breakfast. We had pre-breakfast, which was from Sly's Donuts, Sly's Bakery, and now we are actually going to head up and I'm going to make some breakfast, probably not Viking style, but eggs and bacon. So over a wood fire, probably like a whole leg of a lamb, and maybe some ostrich eggs or something like that. I'm not quite sure. I didn't grow up in Norway, so I really don't know. All right, looks like there's a lot of little entrances and exits to this little park.
All right, we just got done with our second Viking breakfast. Now we're heading through the causeway along Liberty Bay.
All right, we're coming up the back way to the Viking Lodge. So let's go check with Captain Bill. So right here is the pit where they will be doing the fighting between two Vikings. Will be later today. That's Bill.
Captain Bill.
It's Captain Bill over there with his horn.
Wait, I see a moose calling though. Yeah, okay. The moose call is working.
Horn horse. I think I should carry my army today.
Come on, do it. It sounds like you're doing reveille. Company B.
You want sweet, spicy, savory?
Sweet.
Sweet.
You try savory.
Try
I want spicy.
strawberry.
Bob's freaking nuts.
Huh?
Bob's freaking nuts.
Yeah, he's freaking nuts. He's a scary guy. I have him locked in my basement right now.
Really?
I have salsa
So no, this kind of made me curious. Why the beans?
because I have a sample and I wanted you to see
Oh, what all went
exactly
into it.
what went into it.
Or I could have the Bloody Mary with all that stuff.
No, well, the Bloody
Wait,
Mary is
is this
different.
already gone?
Yeah. It's,
Oh man,
How
I'm
you
too
gonna keep
late.
it raw?
No,
I will sample your chili. Please.
I got rid of the vodka.
Now you can sample the Bloody Mary without the vodka. It's really good.
All right, check out these horns. Get a drink of mead out of these. You're all warmed up for a cold winter's night. All right, if you're enjoying these videos, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out. Thank you. If you thought Captain Bill was cool, wait till you get to the Pirate Festival and meet Sean the Pirate.
In the cute little town of Port Gamble, Washington. Looks like an old colonial town. They have cute little names.
I know.
It might be kind of dark,
Yeah, I don't know what you'll pick up.
but you have the lumberjack and the lumberjills. Isn't that cute? Oh, look, she's got her plaid on with her plaid hat and all
That's really
kinds of
cute.
cute stuff. So these guys have an old, looks like an old electrical truck or something for their barbecue
Smart.
truck.
I like it.
Yeah, quite the setup. Look at that, here we are. We're walking through the town of Port Gamble.
Yeah, beautiful.
Probably should have put our mics on, but we didn't really expect to take this walk. So the audio may not be as good as you like, as good as everybody likes. But
We're still on that learning curve.
yeah, we are.
Well, it looks like they've already put it up for the one.
And then boom, their Port Gamble post office. And it looks like they have a little community garden maybe. Right across the street they have the Sea to Shore Museum at the Port Gamble store and cafe. But this is downtown.
I like this little shop though. If you come, drop some money at this general store. You can easily do it.
Oh, wait a second. Yeah,
Oh, look at these.
there are these guys. Got the old timers cars coming by. They're a long drive on a lot of these cars. We do like the fair trade shops.
Oh yeah, I like the fair trade.
Give people a good wage to make good products. It's politically correct,
Why?
but it is a.
The string dolls.
Oh, it's not a.
No,
when
it's
you
not a
pull.
voodoo.
It's not a voodoo doll.
Good lord.
We're political here, but I
No,
just.
we're not.
We're not
correct
political.
about anything we say.
Well, we're not political.
We're correct.
Yeah, more politically correct sometimes. Lila's Cove Studio, Candle Bar, Tea House, and Bloom Room.
There's a lot going on in there.
I wonder, is a Bloom Room the restroom?
No.
Or, oh, it's not, she's telling me.
Postmaster lived here.
Ah, the postmaster. So he lived here and probably worked down at the end of the block.
Spot of tea.
Yeah, but we gotta go to a pirate festival, babe. We're going to a pirate festival.
We are going to yo ho, yo ho, a pirate's lick for me.
Look at her. She's even a singer. So, Port Gamble, established in 1853.
But the water tower didn't go in until 1880. What did they do?
Sucked it right out of the bay. No, they probably didn't.
Is there really a butcher and baker down here?
Let's
Oh,
go
is
see.
that? Oh, that's the shop over here that I originally thought was the visitor center.
A lot of times, she doesn't wait for me. She should probably wait for me a little more. But we'll go over here. We'll catch up to her.
And then just finish right here over to Kingston. Sometimes it asks for the signature. You get their case.
The tools of a butcher right there.
Back to Oscar after a quick trip through Port Gamble.
Welcome to Kingston. We're coming to the 2025 Kingston Pirate Festival, so let's go see what's happening. RR, matey.
What I like about Kingston
Is what?
is when you take the ferry, you have this walkable little town, and although it's only one block, it has a little bit of everything from, you know, a quick grab of pizzas. There's 2 different pizza places to go to. There's a couple different small business restaurants. You've got a couple coffee shops. You've got a little bit of shopping, and it's all within walking distance of the ferry.
Here we have Sourdough Willie's Pizzeria. It's supposed to be a fantastic sourdough pizza if you like sourdough pizza. It's not, but it looks a lot like Bugsy. Get smoked. Cool.
Cute.
We're here at the Pirate Festival in Kingston, Washington, the 3rd annual.
Did you know
What do you
that?
guys have to say about it?
I'm digging it so far. Lots of good people. It's a fun vibe. Lots of really neat stuff in the booths. I'm down.
We're down with it.
Are you gonna try some of the mead?
If we can find somebody tasting, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's for pirates. How can we not drink alcohol?
Alright.
How long have you guys been here?
We've been here an hour now.
An hour,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
A little bit of a circuit and visited really good stores. Like Pixie's Potions is here. I always like to check her out.
Have you seen other pirate friends from other areas?
Nobody I know from eventing. There's lots of people in really nice garb just hanging out.
Yeah, that's what I was
Different
saying.
vibes.
I was like, that's
Not
been
as
fun.
many as I was hoping, I'm not gonna lie. But that's
Well,
That's
same,
fair. I
same
was
here.
hoping for a bunch too.
Yeah, we were too. And we're not even in gear. So.
heathens.
I know.
Yes, we are.
Keelhaul.
I could. They bring in pirates from the West Coast or just from the Pacific Northwest?
Largely Pacific Northwest. There's a couple people from Arizona that came up one time, some folk from California. It's a fairly local-ish event, though.
So that's the one not to miss, but
Tortuga-
because of the size or because of the interaction or the...
Because of the energy, 100%. It's very, very welcoming. It's insane. As somebody, like my first year going, I saw more crazy stuff, more flesh than I had seen in the previous 38 years. Tortuga specifically is a 21 plus event. There are no children. Event specifically is open to the public. It's
I think you pay for a ticket as you walk in.
it is gated,
okay,
so you pay for ticket.
Oh, okay.
Rent fair and the SCA's June Fair event. They use that as a public presentation.
Oh,
so it's
there
here.
you
This
go.
is what the SCA is all
Yeah,
about.
that's what you need to do.
I
Yeah.
had the most fun.
And SEA is what?
The Society for Creative Anachronism. It's a historic
Society for Creative.
anachronism.
Okay, okay.
That's anachronism is something that is out of time. Like if you see a cell phone in a Renaissance picture, anachronism. If you see dubers like us dressed up like this, anachronism.
Yeah.
Sean, what does barony mean?
So the SCA is divided up into kingdoms, and then barony is subdivided into that. We currently reside in the Kingdom Volunteer. And
Sounds
this
so
is
fancy.
the barony of Dragonslayer, technically. Tacoma is Botha Nor, Seattle is Madrone.
And Botha-Anor?
Blatha-Anor.
Blatha-Anor.
Like, well, they do this thing. It's called siege cooking, and we're like, go on. It's essentially chopped in a cow pasture. Is how I describe it.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's rad. So I was strictly into doing that, and I went, had a blast. That won my first event.
Nice. Can I ask you what you cooked?
Yeah.
At that one, if I remember correctly, and big if, it was
Too much meat?
Mead, yeah.
It was a hand roasted chicken leg or quarter. It's chicken quarter. Hand roasted chicken quarter, hash almost. And then I think what really sold it is I made they gave us a banana pot de creme, and nobody is making custard in a cow pasture. That's not a thing.
But it should be. You're in a cow pasture.
And it was chopped. You didn't know what you were going to get in the box.
I did not. That's the banana. Was it the banana, or did it come up? It was cheese.
Oh.
It came out as goat cheese an hour into the prep time. Well, I'm done, so now I don't know. Make sauce. We'll make sauce on this. Why not?
Awesome.
Come to Kingston, just relax.
Just relax.
Don't expect to do much other than eat and relax.
So we're here at the Kingston Pirate Festival. Free admission, Saturday, June 7th. Happy birthday, Mom. 10 a.m. to dusk, Mike Wallace Park. Activities for the whole family.